So December 10th, 2025. This is Wednesday. I uh, Yesterday and the day before yesterday and Monday and Tuesday, I did not come to the office because I had to take my wife to the hospital uh, to get her various tests, preparing for curing process. And those tests were mostly put some tube into her throat to check the status of inside of the throat, the tube. How do I say that? To check the flux and reflux condition. So it was very hard test, uh, especially she has very narrow, small, weak uh, esophagus, esophagus. How do you pronounce that anyway? Um, Let me see.
Esophagus.
Huh?
Esophagus.
Esophagus.
Esophagus. Esophagus.
Esophagus. Oh, esophagus. So esophagus, very small and weak, like other organs and units constituting her body. Mostly the body compartments of her are very small. She's very small, little cute lady, so that's obvious that she has a very narrow esophagus. So it was painful for her to went through all the difficult testing process, but under God's grace and mercy, we we have done successfully all the processes. Especially during the night, we had to share the room. How do you call that? Hospital room with the other three ladies and their helpers, uh, caregivers. In the status of the patients, neighbor patients, were severe. Uh, some of them just beside my wife's bed. There's a lady which was suffering from dementia, and also she got some surgical operation. So she keeps on saying, and her caregiver also talks a lot to the other colleagues or to her, or to the nurse. So it was painful. Probably my wife did not uh, take a good sleep, or even, oh, uh, almost she did not, she can barely slept. So uh, that was a painful experience, but we had to go through all the process. So no other choices. And this morning I came to my office again. It's really beautiful, and I like it. Kind of like it. I I don't think I deserve to be granted like this beautiful and wonderful environment concentrate on my task, on my research and writing and reading everything. But under God's grace, I eventually get to this great environment. So I don't want to be distracted by any other factors or any other stuffs. But life is complicated, so from time to time I had to do some chores, which I don't want to get involved, but that's the life. And again, I had to start my research in the tasks that I should do, but I'm not robot, and the task that I have to conduct is not that simple. Like dishwashing, it's very simple. You turn to the the dishwashing tub and then start the dishwashing. That's it. And but you if you need to make something in your using your brain and mind, then the first thing you have to do is to allure persuade your mind first, and then take you to the desk and take your mind especially to the desk and let it willingly focus on the start to read and think about it. So need some time to dive into the subject, and need to have calm and quiet environment and the time, some amount of time, obviously. So it's totally different, and I'm praying for God to grant me have that relationship. I have that experience during this day, working hours. So, but anyway, I just start my work by reading the Bible as usual. Today I'm gonna read a new chapter, Genesis chapter 10. These is time. Dies ist das Geschlecht der Söhne Noahs, Sem, Ham und Japhet, und es wurden ihnen Söhne geboren nach der Sintflut. nach der Sintflut. 나는 프롬인데 der Sintflut. since처럼 쓰였나? Sintflut는 홍수고요. 홍수로부터 존의 geboren 이는 그들의 아들의 geboren 태어났다. 부르든 become geboren. 이게 아마 어떤 과거 관련이 좀 되겠나? S는 it일 테고, 그죠? It became their sons. 태어났다. nach der Sintflut. jem, ham, japhet. 게슐레트, 계보. der 존의 노아스. 노아스의 아들들이 게슐레이트는 이와 같다. 뭐 이런 걸 것 같아요. 아이, 톡밥만 늘어요. 누가 그러더라고. Somebody told me a long time ago, speaking foreign language, listening foreign language, is like improving the ability to catch the intention of the opponent, not only understanding the words he speaks, but also 눈치, 눈치, the intention of him or her. So, like I did just before, I just guessing the intention of the writer of this book. So, yeah, Anyway, let me write down today's verses. So these east, probably this should be east, but I wrote down just is. I don't know why. Anyway, dies ist das Geschlecht der Söhne Noahs, Sem, Hem und Japhet, und es wurden ihnen Söhne geboren nach der Sintflut. Dinge. Okay, let me write down what I had to memorize today based on the verse that I read. And I need to yeah, ist요. Dies ist, right? Das Geschlecht der Söhne Noahs, Sem, Ham und Japhet, und es wurden ihnen Söhne geboren nach der Sintflut. Let me check the pronunciation first.
Dies ist das Geschlecht der Söhne Noahs, Sem, Hem und Japhet. Und es wurden ihnen Söhne geboren nach der Sintflut. Dies ist das Geschlecht der Söhne Noahs, Sem, Hem und Japhet. Und es wurden ihnen Söhne geboren nach der
Sintflut. 이런 연음 같은 게 der Sintflut. 이런 연음이 잘 안 되네요, 제가. Dies ist das Geschlecht der Söhne Noahs, Sem, Hem und Japhet. Und es wurden ihnen Söhne geboren nach der Sintflut. 이렇습니다. 이 계보이다. Geschlecht. Das Geschlecht. Geschlecht일 것 같은데? 어디 봐. Geschlecht가 되죠. Lecht가 아니고 Lecht가 돼요. Geschlecht. 애가 오면은 Lecht. Geschlecht der Söhne Noahs. 자, 이걸 적죠. 뭐 Geschlecht 많이 썼던 단어 같은데 또 잊어먹었네. Geschlecht. Geschlecht. Geschlecht고요. 계보. Geschlecht니까 계보. 뭐라고? Lineage. Lineage. 좋네, lineage. 계보. 존의 노아스. 노아의 아들들. 이건 복수. 이건 복수. 복수. Sem, Ham and Japhet. Und es wurden 이트는 이시죠 뭐. S는 이트지? 뭐 이렇게 고민할 거야. 이트입니다. It became geboren. 오보원수도 되구나 그냥. 태어남을 당했다. 이는 그들에게 to 3격이네. 그죠? 존의 geboren. 아들들이 태어났다. nach는 after. after네. af는 after인가? 주로 after네요. according to로도 쓸 수가 있네. now after now alter by after 뭐뭐 수조차 according to 또는 ja 된 것 같아요. Dies ist das Geschlecht der Johnny Noahs, Jem, Ham und Japhet. Und es wurden ihnen Jonah geboren. Es wurden ihnen Jonah geboren. Jonah geboren. Nach der Sintflut. After the Sint. That's it. That's pretty much it for today. Let's have a great day. Let's make a great day and praying all the time. Asking my Lord, my Father, help me to concentrate on my task. I'm done. I can give glory to Him with all the various outputs and achievements. Thank you. You have a nice day. Choose.